Welcome to Master English Through Story. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel for more inspiring English stories and language learning insights. Today, we're going to take an immersive dive into the journey of mastering a new language, a journey filled with challenges, personal breakthroughs, and invaluable lessons that will guide you toward fluency. Our story centers around Daniel, a determined learner whose path to language mastery was as winding as it was enlightening. A dream ignited. Imagine waking up each day with a burning desire to unlock a world of possibilities, a world where language is not a barrier but a bridge connecting you to diverse cultures, ideas, and people. For Daniel, this dream began when he was a young boy, captivated by songs and movies in a language he couldn't fully understand. Every lyric, every dialogue was a mystery he yearned to decipher. He imagined traveling to faraway lands, engaging in vibrant conversations, and forming deep connections with people from different walks of life. Yet, as with many learners, Daniel's first steps were filled with both excitement and uncertainty. The first steps on a challenging path, Daniel's journey began with great enthusiasm. He eagerly picked up new words and phrases, determined to piece them together to form coherent sentences. However, he quickly discovered that language learning was far more than simply memorizing vocabulary. It was about understanding grammar, mastering pronunciation, and most importantly, developing the confidence to use the language in everyday life. It was like stepping into a dense, uncharted forest. Every new word felt like a towering tree, and every unfamiliar grammar rule an intricate network of hidden trails. The initial excitement soon gave way to moments of doubt, as Daniel struggled to make sense of the seemingly endless linguistic puzzles. Navigating the forest of learning? Imagine entering a vast, mysterious forest, where every sound is unfamiliar and every path uncertain. This was Daniel's reality as he embarked on his language learning journey. At first, he felt overwhelmed by the complexity and nuance of the language. The fear of making mistakes loomed large. He worried that mispronouncing a word or constructing an awkward sentence would lead to embarrassment or misunderstanding. Then came a turning point. A fellow learner reassured him by saying, "Don't worry about making mistakes. Every error is a lesson that moves you closer to fluency." This simple piece of advice transformed Daniel's approach. He began to view errors not as failures, but as stepping stones along the road to mastery. Building confidence through practice. With this new mindset, Daniel started to practice more boldly. Instead of shying away from conversation, he actively sought out opportunities to speak, even if his grammar was imperfect or his vocabulary limited. He set small, achievable goals. First, mastering greetings. Then, learning how to introduce himself. Later, engaging in simple dialogues with friends and language partners. Every successful interaction, however brief, boosted his confidence and reaffirmed his commitment to learning. These small victories gradually built his self-esteem and helped him see that progress, no matter how incremental, was both real and rewarding. The power of consistency. One of the most important lessons Daniel learned was that consistency is key. Rather than relying on sporadic, intensive study sessions, he adopted a daily routine that seamlessly integrated language practice into his life. Every morning, he would listen to short podcasts or his favorite songs in the target language, gradually attuning his ear to its rhythm and cadence. In the evenings, he dedicated time to reading, a few pages of a book, or an online article. He even kept a language journal where he recorded new words and phrases. These short, daily practices accumulated over time, and the language that once felt foreign slowly became a familiar and integral part of his daily existence. Immersion. Making the language part of your life. Daniel understood that immersion is a crucial element in achieving fluency. He took deliberate steps to surround himself with the language in every aspect of his daily routine. At home, he labeled everyday items with their names in the target language: his refrigerator, his desk, his favorite mug, all adorned with sticky notes. Beyond his physical environment, Daniel also embraced digital immersion. He changed the language settings on his phone and computer, subscribed to social media channels dedicated to language learning, and followed online content in the target language. Each notification, each app menu, and each online post became a mini-lesson, turning every moment into an opportunity to learn, leveraging community and technology. No journey to fluency is taken alone, and Daniel soon discovered the power of community support. He joined online forums, participated in language exchange groups, and engaged with fellow learners through video chats and live conversations. Modern technology further accelerated his progress. Interactive apps, daily quizzes, and gamified challenges made learning enjoyable. Tracking his progress digitally gave him tangible evidence of improvement, reinforcing his determination to push forward, even on tough days. Deepening listening and comprehension. One of the greatest challenges in language learning is developing strong listening skills. At first, Daniel struggled to understand native speakers. The rapid pace, the varied accents, and the unfamiliar idiomatic expressions all felt overwhelming. Determined to overcome this, he started with beginner-friendly audio content, children's shows, slow-paced podcasts, and simple dialogues. As his skills improved, he progressed to more complex materials like radio programs, news broadcasts, and movies without subtitles. Exploring the cultural landscape. Learning a language is not just about words, but about understanding the culture behind them. Daniel immersed himself in films, books, and music, deepening his understanding of the language's context. By observing cultural nuances, he learned when to use formal expressions, how humor differs across languages, and why certain phrases carry deeper meanings. The transformative journal of progress. A particularly powerful habit in Daniel's journey was keeping a language journal. Every day, he wrote down new words, idiomatic expressions, and reflections on his learning experience. This journal became a treasured record of his progress. On days when he felt discouraged, he looked back at old entries and realized just how far he had come. Real conversations, milestones in communication. The biggest breakthrough came when Daniel had his first real conversation with a native speaker. Despite his nervousness and inevitable mistakes, the conversation flowed. The native speaker's patience and encouragement helped him realize the goal is communication, not perfection. This was a turning point. From that moment, Daniel embraced mistakes and saw every conversation as a victory. Overcoming setbacks and embracing growth, Daniel's journey was not without setbacks. Some days felt frustrating, and progress seemed slow. But he learned that setbacks are part of the process, and resilience is key. He focused on celebrating small victories and kept pushing forward. A lifelong journey of learning and connection. Daniel's story is proof that learning a language is not just about fluency, it's about exploration, growth, and connection. Fluency is not an endpoint, but an ongoing journey. Every word learned, every conversation held, brings you closer to a richer, more connected life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If Daniel's story inspired you, please subscribe to Master English Through Story for more narratives, tips, and strategies to help you on your path to fluency. Keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. Every conversation counts, every mistake is a lesson, and every day is an opportunity to grow. Your journey to fluency starts now.